Hi friends, today we will see the MEP interviews for data centers. So there are different companies which are preparing data center in India. So we'll see. So today's topic will compile following topics. Which are the companies which are coming with data center business in India? How to apply and how to increase the chances for getting interview calls on this kind of companies? What are the frequent asked questions in the interviews? Simple answer for tricky questions. So let's start. So here the information for companies which are coming in India and developing their data centers. So there are big companies: Microsoft, Amazon Web Series, E- Equinix, Nxtra, NTT, STT, Capital Land, Digital Edge. These are the main companies, whereas some other companies like Adani and other companies are also developing in the country. So, how to apply this kind of companies for data center? We'll see. First of all, you have to prepare your CV, resume as per the job description mentioned by the companies on their different roles. So, the resume should contain all the skills required in your resumes so that they can match with the job requirement. So if you go to the company profile and their job description, there are skills required. So you can see the screen here. The skills should be matched 100%. Accordingly, you have to mention your skills and create an account in the company's website and go to their career section, and make your own account on the company so that you need not to fill all the forms every time. You just select the job description which are matching with your experience and qualification, and you can apply directly. Apply all relevant jobs which are released by the company. Keep checking status of applied job in their action center. When you create your account in their career section, there is one action center like this. If you can see my screen, there are career section. In career section, there is a action center. Here you can go and you can check the status of your applied jobs. What is their status? Whenever the status is changing, like you have applied, they will first say thanks mail to you, and the status of the job is changed. You have applied, and if your resume got selected for next round, then the status will change. Your resume gets selected, so you can check from here also, and you will get the mail also. So if you know someone in that company where you are applying, so you can connect this pupil if you know him and ask him to refer you. So it will increase your chances to get an interview call. Once your profile match with the hiring manager, means it is the 80% chances of your selection, you can say, because getting an interview call is a important thing in this kind of company. Rest will depend upon your interview, how you are performing in your interviews and how you can uh, get selected. Please make sure your JD should be perfectly matches with the job description mentioned by the company. Also, one thing which can increase your chances is make your account in LinkedIn. Try to connect all the companies which you are chasing. Like if you are chasing for Microsoft, you're chasing for Amazon, if you're chasing for Nxtra, NTT, STT, so you should follow the company, their respective HRs and their pupils, which they are posting the job description in LinkedIn, so that you can get the notify. Yes, there are opening and this job is matching with your requirement, so that you can apply. So it will give you the uh, mm, opening details, so you can apply and you can get the chance. Now we'll see what kind of interview question they are asked. So these questions we are prepared with the people who has in the part of interview panel, or they are faced the interview, or they got selected in the company. So accordingly we have prepared the list. It will help to you before going to interview. You can read this question, you can get the answer, you can prepare your mind, so that it will not happen like oh, random some question came to you and you don't have answer. So this will give you some brief idea how to respond the interview. So this is the basic first question every interview will happen with respective of any company. So tell me something about yourself, of your introduction. So introduction should be very sweet and very crisp about your experience, your personal knowledge, your qualifications, your past experience, and your goal in future. And if you have any specific certifications like PMP or CDCP, or some green building, or is this kind of experience you have, that should be uh, mentioned in your introduction. So this section I am covering non-technical, managerial, or leadership questions. There are two kind of interview questions. One is your non-technical interview, and another is technical interview. So technical interview questions I am going to explain in next slides. These slides we are going to explain the managerial or leadership questions. So what is your present job role and responsibility? So by this, you need to understand what is the job description, which role you are applied, and for which role the interview is going on. Accordingly, you have to explain your job responsibility and roles, what you are doing daily basis, and if it is matching with the job requirement, it will uh, uh, give the brief idea of the interviewer. Yes, this person is fit for our this kind of role, so they will match. The basic idea of first round of interview is how the person is performing, how he is responding to a question, what is their communication skills, how they have worked for their last experience. This kind of thing they are checking. How you are managing conflict in your teams. This is also asked multiple time in this kind of companies. So conflict is also happening in all the projects, as these interviews are related to the project only. So every project has some conflict in between the team, in between the client and contractor, in between the uh, technical team or design team or management team. This kind of thing will happen. So they wanted to understand how you are uh, confident, how you are managing the things. So they wanted to learn about your way of reactions. Then tell me a time when you have handled a difficult condition in your jobs. So basic idea of asking this question is how you are responding to your teammates, how you are responding to a situation which is coming to your life or your projects. Then how you are responding. So they will see how the person is and how they are reacting. Like if any major problem came, you left the job, you leave the situation as it is. This kind of situation they will handle, and they will see how you managing safety and progress in project life cycle. So by asking this question, these companies are very particular about their safety norms, their progress also. But safety is the key aspect for their companies, and safety should be followed in each and every aspect. So you have to answer accordingly. Yes, there is always conflict between safety team and execution team. So how you are responding to the safety things and how you are implementing the safety in your progress, that you have to explain. In another video I am going to explain you how we can answer this kind of question specifically, but in this video we are only giving you the brief idea of which kind of question you can get ready and you can go for interview. Next we can see is, what do you know about leadership principle of Amazon and how it's related to your personality. So these companies are also very particular about their leadership principle. If you go to their websites, there are some leadership principle. Particularly for Amazon, there are 16 principle of Amazon, which we have to be very conscious and we have to answer accordingly. So before going to interview, that also you need to get prepared. And for other companies also, they have their own principles, so that also you have to be answer. What is your company's value? So this question is also asked frequently by some companies. So they wanted to know how much you know about your company, what is going on your organization, are you aware of the organization also or not, and how you treat these values like integrity, respect to your people, this kind of things, how you are responding, how you are managing, this kind of thing they wanted to understand. Then next is, how do you deal with a difficult customer or stakeholders? This is also a tricky question. How you are handling the customer, that is also a very important question with respect to this kind of company, because customer obsess is most important thing for this kind of company, and this is the key role, uh, how they have grown this much and how they are in the system. Tell me a time when project failed. What did you do and how did you communicated the failure? Yeah. So as we see in earlier question also, this failure of any project is also happening in different projects. So they wanted to understand how you are reacting to your failures at the time of your project executions. Describe a simple but a great idea that you have successfully implemented. By this question also they wanted to understand how creative you are, how your ideas are helping to their projects or in their business. So they wanted to understand, so your creativity, your box of ideas they wanted to understand. So for this also you have to be prepared little bit before going to the interview. Tell me a biggest challenge that you have faced in your work. So project is also a different kind of challenges, like different stages are coming when you have to install a big capital equipment, lifting, shifting, safety, quality, mm, commercials, different kind of stages are coming. So all kind of challenges, you can select one good experience and you can explain what is your biggest challenge and how you have handled. Describe what you do improve your current team, like uh, if you have any project team, how you can what you wanted to improve in your present situation, so they can understand, yes, this person is practically working and this kind of issues he is facing, so this can be improve, how they are going to improve, what is your mindset and how you're thinking about your problems. Next we can go for technical questions. For non-technical also some more questions are there. You can search in different Google and other website also, but yes, these are the basic question. If you prepare this non-technical question, that will helpful for your personality kind of thing which your companies are checking. For technical thing, yes, for project team, definitely this technical question should be ready, as we rarely get time to read the books, read the old things which we have. But yes, before going to interview you should be review these things and you should go with the answer. Although we know each and everything at the time of college, but yes, after working 5 year 10 years, many things we forget, and this has to be reviewed before going to the interview. What is the, with respect of data center, they can always ask what is the capacity of data center you are working, what is the IT load, non-IT load, so they can understand which capacity you have work and what is your next step or how much you can handle the projects of IT load or non-IT loads. What do you understand power redundancy? Power redundancy takes important role in the data center field. So some companies are coming with different kind of levels of redundancy, n+1, n+2, this kind of redundancy is there. So by this they can understand how frequent you are, how knowledgeable you are in terms of power. What do you understand by PUE? This question also frequently asked with respect to data centers. Then what do you know about white area and gray area of data center? By this, they can understand how you are aware of data center planning, how much area should be used for IT sector, how much area should be used for non-IT equipment like panel room, DG room, equipments, chillers, AHUs like this. What do you know about testing levels of data center? So there are different levels of testing, L1, L2, L3, L4, L5. So they are very particular about their testing procedures. So before going to interview, this also you have to be aware of. This you can search in Google. If you are not aware, you can get it. If you are aware, that is well and good, you can answer. Then what are the main equipment installed in data center? This is very simple question. If you have worked in a data center, you can definitely answer this. There is no rocket science on this, but yes, specifically some things which like rodent repellent system, which are small things, but yes, it takes important thing. WLD, Vesda, this kind of equipment also there. Wanted to know you are aware or not. What is chiller and tell about its working principle? Chiller is the main backbone for the data center to maintain the temperature of 28 degrees centigrade. They'll ask different kind of question related to chiller. What is the inlet temperature of your water in the chiller? What is the outlet temperature of the chiller outlet? What is the temperature you have to maintain your data center? How much redundancy for AHUs? If any pump is getting fail, chiller or getting fail, then how you are going to handle this kind of question they will ask. So basically you have to understand the chiller system. What you understand primary and secondary pump in chiller water system. So they wanted to understand you know about the primary pump or secondary pump or not, how they are connecting your system, and how it is working, and what is their role. What is the use of thermal storage tank? How much backup it provides? So by thermal storage tank, they also wanted to understand your mechanical expertise, you are aware or not, and how this thermal storage tank can be useful. So this answer also you can search it and you can get prepared. What is cooling tower? That is also the same. This all cover in the mechanical system, chiller system you can say. What kind of refrigerant you use in chiller? Same. What is the power factor? This is now I am going to explain about the electrical system. So earlier we have seen data center mechanical system, then now coming to electrical system. These are the basically asked interview question in electrical. So what is the power factor? What are the main component of UPS and its different modes like double conversion, on load UPS are there. So there are different modes of operation they wanted to understand, because UPS is the main backbone for power feeding to the racks. So this also they wanted to understand. What is isolation transformer? What are its use, and what do you know about the third harmonics? So this kind of thing they will ask. So this also you have to be prepared before going to interview. What do you know about pulse wave modulation? What are their working and use? Same. What do you know about the slack bus? And why short circuit study is required and what it is? So these are the basic question which I describe here, but more or less the question will come in between this. And if you are preparing for this kind of question, definitely you are going to crack the interview, and it will definitely help to you for your interview. Some NEC codes also they will ask. Some firefighting question I have not mentioned here. Firefighting they will ask which kind of pumps you have used in your fire pump room, and what is the use of jockey pump, what kind of temperature you are means what is the sprinkler temperature you have used. This kind of question they will ask. Thanks for listening. If you like the video, please share with your friends and family, and I will come with another video for answer of this question, this questions for you. Thank you.